Do you ever feel like you want to play the gacha game more and progress with your build? Want to level up your character? Not enough stamina to max it. Want to level your skill? Oh, I need weekly meds. Oh, I have to wait for the next week. Want to get better echoes or relics? Bad rolls. Unlucky. Tomorrow maybe. This is called gatekeeping progression. It intentionally slows you down with, for example, limiting stamina so you can't farm for necessary materials. In this video, I want to cover types of gatekeeping, why they do it, and how it affects players. Time gating. Progression is slowed down by requiring players to wait for certain timers to expire before they can continue progression in the game. This could be timers for things like story progression, like in Tower of Fantasy, or having stamina that depletes every time you farm materials or grind XP. So that limits how much you can play the game in a day. If stamina didn't exist, you could max out characters too fast, and they don't want that. And of course, we need to talk about this power creep. A new character or units gets introduced, they're usually stronger than the older ones, making it hard for older players to clear endgame unless they summon for the new unit. This creates a constant pressure for players to spend money to keep up or grind for weeks, months. In games like Honkai Star Rail or Genshin Impact, older units become less relevant as newer, stronger units are released, or even make exploration easier. They even gatekeep fun exploration behind the character. That's crazy. So, if you don't have the new unit, your progression becomes significantly harder, and it forces you to keep spending or grind for better relics. But time gating, why they do it? Of course, for money. They want you to keep spending so that you can play the game more efficiently and better. Imagine that you spend real world money for stamina refills to play the game more. That's just dumb. Or they purposely slow down story progression to avoid lack of content. And of course, they want you to build a habit of logging in every day with the stamina or dailies for a long-term engagement so that maybe in the future you would pay. The biggest frustration I had was with Withering Waves, Echo XP, and tuners. Why does it have two gatekeeps? First, you need XP, then those useless tuners to get substats. These tuners are so useless. Why the fuck do they have to add them? Make them somewhat useful, like giving guaranteed crit stat or something. I even quit Genshin because what can I even farm with 120 resin? And how long would it take? So, what I would suggest to make gacha games more fun, more engaging, more rewards for progression like XP and materials, make it easier to max out characters through other means, balance premium and non-premium progression so paying players don't have unfair advantage that affects overall gameplay like better exploration, offer more free-to-play options to grind for in-game currency and rewards without feeling overly restricted, ensure that premium currency is reasonable and players can progress without having to spend money. In my opinion, these currencies shouldn't exist. Imagine you want to 10 pull and instead of 1600 there is 30 euros or whatever price is in your region. What if gacha games respected your time and didn't force you into these gatekeeping mechanics? What if the true challenge was about strategy and skill and not how much you spent? Oh, wait.